The C-SPAN Civics bus is traveling the country, visiting libraries, bookstores, festivals, and authors. Here are some of the people and places we visited.
We are here with Christine King Farris, author of Through It All, Reflections on My Life, My Family, and My Faith. Ms. King Farris, you are the older sister of Dr. Martin Luther King. So as you write this book about your life, how much of an impact did he have on your life?
Well, I would say he had quite a bit of impact on my life. We were very close. There was another brother. So the three of us were very closely related as we grew up.
Can you share with us a story of you and your brothers that you have here in the book? Or your favorite story?
Well, we did things together, and like children, different from what most people would think about Martin Luther King, that he was so saintly, but he was a typical boy as we were growing up, and I think I relate this. I did a children's book on my brother, and I related a story about one of the things that we did for fun. We lived just on Auburn Avenue, and my younger brother was just a little bit more daring than we were, so my grandmother had a fur piece that looked like maybe a fox head or something that she would throw around her. And one day, my younger brother got that fur piece, and we wrapped it around a broomstick, and then we would get on the ground behind the hedges, and there was an opening in the hedges, and as passers-by would come, we would just stick that stick out there with that fur piece on it, which looked like something coming out from the hedges, and it would frighten people. And of course, we were so tickled about that until one day a man was very upset because that happened to him. So he went in the house and found my father and told him. And of course, my father was upset and he took care of us, but it was fun for us. So I wanted, children and young people to know that, Martin Luther King had a rather normal childhood, just like any other child would have.
What do you think he learned from you?
Learned from me? I guess we learned from each other. I did not assume the role of teaching them, although my father would constantly remind them that I'm the older one, so they should listen to me, but I'm not sure that that happened.
Now, the book is also about your life. Explain what you have done yourself throughout your life, as the older sibling of Dr. Martin Luther King.
Well, I work right along with my brother. A lot of people say, well, we don't see you in any of the pictures and so forth. Well, that is true, because I was at most every march, major march, except the March on Washington. I was ill and couldn't attend that one. But my role was to serve as like a helpmate or something. I would be back at the hotel or somewhere taking care of things that had to be taken care of. I did march in two of the marches, the Selma to Montgomery and the Mississippi March. I took part in those actively. Other than that, I was not in the march per se, but doing necessary things that needed to be taken care of.
As you look at the world today, what is the most profound changes that you have seen in civil rights from now back to the days when you were marching and working with your brother in terms of changing the policies of this country?
Well, there is a change, at least outwardly. We don't see many of the vestiges of segregation and discrimination as we saw it then. So that has taken place, but of course there is still some type of segregation. We still have not reached the point that all people are accepted for who they are. And we still have a ways to go, but I think with the election of Mr. Obama, that speaks volumes to minorities, and it says, you know, that what we've always said to our young people, you know, that you can achieve and you can be accepted and be somebody. And I think that this election has said that to particularly to minorities.
You also say that this book is a reflections on your faith. Talk to us about your faith. How important has it been to both you and your family?
Oh, faith has sustained us throughout. In my life, I have experienced the tragedies, first of my brother, and then within a year, 1 year after he passed, my younger brother was found in the swimming pool at his home. We don't know the circumstances because he was a very good swimmer, so we don't know that he just automatically drowned. And then after that, my mother and I sat in Ebenezer Church and looked at this deranged man shoot and kill my mother. And so there have been tragedies in our life throughout, and my faith has sustained me throughout with all of these, facing the tragedies and the many deaths in my family.
Finally, when someone finishes reading this book, what do you hope they walk away with learning?
I hope that they walk away with the idea that you can survive despite tragedies and things not going always so smoothly in life. But I said that the title of the book is Through It All, and through it all, you can survive. My faith has sustained me.
Christine King Farris, author of Through It All, Reflections on My Life, My Family, and My Faith. Thank you so much for joining us. It's an honor.
You can view Book TV programs, sign up for a weekly email of our schedule, and learn about upcoming programs at booktv.org.